Welcome back to Delibytes, my name is Ali. Continuing on with the tutorial series on video editing, this video will be focusing on timeline editing. So I'll take you through some things like sequence settings, clip editing, and some keyboard shortcuts you can use. To begin editing, we need to create a new sequence, which, as we covered before, we can do by simply dragging media into the timeline space, or by pressing Command-N for Mac or Control-N for PC. A window will appear, and here we can give our new sequence a name. If you want to cut only a segment of media to bring into the timeline, we can double-click the media on our project panel to open it in the source panel. From here we can mark in and out points by holding the playhead over the areas and pressing I and O on the keyboard respectively. We can then click and drag our refined media down into the timeline. You can always click and drag your media into any layer of the timeline you'd like, and to create new layers, simply drag your media into the next level and a new layer will appear. Layering is very useful for overlapping B-roll footage with your main footage. To stretch or shorten a clip duration in the timeline itself, we can hover our mouse over the ends of the clip, which will bring up a red pullback arrow. If we now click on the edges, we can pull our clip to a desired length. Another option is to use the razor tool, which can be found in the left panel of the timeline or by simply pressing C on your keyboard. You can then hover over where in the clip you'd like to cut. Once you're done with the razor tool, you can hit V on the keyboard to go back to the standard select tool, and now you can click and delete the media you wanted to shave off by simply highlighting and hitting delete or backspace on the keyboard. You can right-click on any media to bring up options to cut or copy the clips, or by using the keyboard shortcuts Command-C or Control-C for copying, Command-X or Control-X for cutting. Then hover your playhead over to free space in the timeline and hit Command-V or Control-V to paste. You can also select multiple clips at once to move them all together on the timeline by clicking and dragging the mouse around the clips. Once they're all highlighted, they're good to go. You can ensure that your clips are stuck together for a seamless cut using the snapping tool in the timeline. By default, this should be on, but if not, you can click the magnet tool in the top left of the timeline window or by hitting S on the keyboard. Hope this video has been helpful, guys. If you have any questions or comments, then please feel free to contact us either via this video or maybe on our Facebook page or the website delyagency.com. And keep an eye out for more tutorial videos for video editing that I'm going to be making very shortly.